Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV, the Papal State. We are no longer going for the Holy Trinity achievement because we already have the Teutonic Order, Livonian Order, the Knights as our marches, and we have the core in Jerusalem. So that is all done. But we have tons of other stipulations in our campaign, including the fact that we have to, well, not really expand outside of Italy. We have to cleanse all heresy, and we have to deal, cleanse all heresy and throw all non-Christians out of Europe proper. We've done a lot of that. There's still some Orthodox heresy over here, and there's some Anglican heresy over here, and of course in England. Though we just finished a war in Great Britain, eating a bunch of their land, and trying to reduce them to the point where we can force convert their religion. We also took a bunch of their colonies. Once these cores finish, we should be able to form colonial nations over here, and then have them convert. And I think colonial nations are always of your religion. It feels like that would be the thing. So we should get these guys converting. There is some land over here. Cuba we couldn't take because of the fort being there and us not being able to rival Great Britain's naval power just yet. And there are, of course, some more land, especially British Peru here, which is going to be, it's going to take work. For now, though, we should focus on something else, and I think that something else is the Ottomans. I think the truce is already over, or it's over soon. Yeah, it's over next year, which is actually quite perfect, almost perfect. Because we have rebels to deal with in the New World, and they're going to fire in about a year. So why don't we ship an army over there? I think the ones here in Alexandria will do fine. I ship them over to the New World, and once they're there, we're going to handle the rebellions. And once the rebellions are handled, we just come back and attack the Ottomans. The question is there any place in the New World where there's room for a 52 stack? The answer is really no. I would like my armies to be close to each other. That's probably something like land them on Guadeloupe here and then have part of that sit on Antigua. That seems fine. Let's get those moving over there. Alrighty. What else? I have... Not on purpose, but I had to fully reinstall Windows, set up all the things. So first of all, my video recordings might be not quite as... correct. There might still be some issues because I may not have set all the settings correctly, but also I lost all my map mode settings here. So it's going to take me a while to rebuild these and yeah, like not have terrain map mode. Nobody needs terrain map mode. But I figure out what I need there eventually. Not now though. What else? So we're going to deal with the American rebellions, then we're going to attack the Ottomans. We are probably pretty overextended right now because of those colonies. Well, colonies don't overextend too much, actually, so maybe not. No, just 11%. And most of that is probably like Al-Karak, yeah, and Leicester, places we don't want to core. Because we don't really want to own them, we just have them so we can use the Deus Vulcibi. And once we're done there, we're going to undo that. What are we going to do about further Ottoman land? So there's a bunch of land here that we have to take, including Constantinople, which is a bunch of development on its own. So certainly this is like 200 dev easy, I would say. About 200 development. And the Knights are how big? The Knights are at 155 development. So if this is 200, we may be able to fit all this into the Knights. And there may be some room in Moldavia as well. How's Moldavia doing? They're pretty close to the non-effective march thing. So that may become a problem. But yeah, maybe we can feed all this to the Knights. And maybe one province more to Moldavia. And then this land we don't need to take. This is not Europe. And these are not heretics, they're heathens. We do want to give away Al-Karak and Gaza. Don't quite know how though. Because we can't make client states yet. And we could give Gaza to our subject, that's easy. To Kabylia. How big is Kabylia right now? Kabylia is at, yeah, they have room, they have a lot of room now. So I could grant them Gaza, that's easy, but I can't grant them Al-Karak because they don't border it. And we can't give away Jerusalem. So I think we'll actually have to take one more province from the Ottomans here. One more? Two more, because there's no single province that borders Al-Karak and Gaza. And maybe the Dead Sea counts as a sea border? I don't know how that's gonna work. Not sure. Either we just need to take Jaffa, or we need to take Jaffa and Dera, or maybe, like, you know, like Sina and Aqaba here, because they're probably smaller. 3 and 4 development, yeah. But probably next war against the Ottomans, we're going to take these two, just so we can sort of do a circle here around here. Circle. And then, of course, we're going to take this place, because we need for our stipulations. And we need to take all of this. Yeah, it's at least 2 more wars against the Ottomans. And then, yeah, I mean, there's some more Muscovy to be done. Do we want to do Muscovy? How are we doing truce-wise? Do we have a truce to Muscovy? I don't remember. Yes, actually quite long. So we can't do this just yet. And how about... Okay, you are all converted. These guys, right, Chernigov. How about Chernigov? We still have a truce there, 65. So that's also a thing we're going to do at some point. Just do a quick nuke of Chernigov to force convert them. But that's going to be easy and simple. And then Perm. Also have a truce to them for quite a while now, but then Perm is... We now have a border to Perm. Well, we don't, but Circassia does. Probably means I want to tell Circassia that they are supposed to make claims on Perm. We don't need you to make claims on Muscovy. We have the Holy War CB. But this is relevant, so we can declare that war. Alright, let's unpause and continue stuff here. And yes, we're over Diplo relations by a mile. Because of all the marches we have to have. And we're over the leader cap, which we don't really need to be. Ooh, Well, you make a lot more money. But you're much better in combat. I only want to keep one. I don't want to keep 2 admirals. That seems excessive. Question is whether we rather want the money or the combat capability. I think I'm going to stick with the combat capability. I'm sure he's probably going to die in a minute, but we'll see. So discontent, military access, yeah. We also have to take Switzerland at some point. I keep forgetting about that, and we have to take the rest of Savoy too. We need Switzerland as our vassal. They're guaranteed by Spain? Or why do you do that, Spain? Allies are not an issue, but we have to fight Spain again. I mean, wouldn't be the first time. But still, converted some provinces. Let's convert more provinces. I can do the whole New World stuff, I think. Seems fine. More conversions, more conversions, more conversions. Send. And we have so many free diplomats. What do we want those to do? If I were to declare on the Swiss. Oh, I can't. Right, Landfriede. Do we leave the HRE? What does the next thing do? I wouldn't... Erbkaisertum. I don't mind Erbkaisertum. It doesn't matter. So I would like staying there for a while for the technology cost reduction, but... We need to declare on the Swiss eventually. We can't do Albania. We can't do Brunswick either. And we can't use Spain because it's a one-way connection. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave. Now, how does leaving actually work? I cannot remove it. How do I actually leave the HRE? Emperor may do this and that. Leave HRE. Okay, just hit a button. Okay. I assume Bohemia will dislike this. Do I get a pop-up? Let's click this. Okay, that doesn't help at all. Before we do this, I'm going to read up on it, I think. But I want to leave the HRE eventually. I also want to think about releasing Lorraine as our vassal. Unfortunately, Lorraine is a march. Because I thought we'd never annex them, which we will not, but I didn't realize that we would have to release them maybe to get our Diplo back. Ooh, that's a lot of mercantilism for a bit of Diplo. Hell yeah. That's a bad Pope though. So I'm not quite pious. Ugh. And too many military leaders. What bonus did we lose? Not the power protection one for sure. I don't know where that other free military leader came from, but we lost him. Any generals I want to get rid of? Not really. Just gonna sit on that for a bit. It's fine. What was I talking about? Yeah, okay, they're the rebels. We're gonna have to wait a bit before we can kill them because we don't have boats here right now. I was talking about something, right? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. You know, you might as well go back to that. There was some place that had some unrest there, Voronezh. There we go. I don't remember. What did I say? Oh yes, Lorraine. So when we took Lorraine back when it was just sort of a opportunistic thing, and then I made them a march because why not? Because we can't annex. But it turns out that we actually, yeah, it didn't get much from them being a march, and now we're getting punished because if we would right now demarchify them. Wait. No, this is all fine. Oh, the French took Barra. And Provence is dead, so we can release Provence at some point. If the cores are still there, we have to check. What do I want to do? If I were to revoke March, I need to, I lose a stability. And I would have to revoke March to be able to do break vassalization, which then is going to cost me prestige too. But this prestige is fine, I just don't want to lose the stability, really. But I also don't want to take Diplo ideas, so I don't know what the solution is. There's still prevention cores here, and they never go away. Okay. So we could, if we wanted to, release Provence right now. Kind of don't want to, though. Let's do that later. This is a bit of an odd part to this stipulation that we have to have no land outside of Italy. It is very bendable, and I took sort of a middle road approach to that, which is... Sure. Which is a bit boring, I guess, or a bit odd. So, the stipulation says we can't permanently have provinces outside of Italy. We can take them if we release them later. And that's what we've been doing, and mostly we stuck to that. So most of our land that we control is not, well, most of the non-Italian land that we have is not under our direct control, except for the places we have to take. And then some ones we keep for a temporary keep for the CB. But then there's this land, and so we could go by the full rule and say, yes, we're going to release it eventually, so then release it at the last possible time. So before we finish, consider the campaign finished, release like 3 subjects and be done. But that seems like it would be against the sort of spirit of the rules, and the whole point of this campaign is to be towards the spirit of the rules, right? So that's probably not how we're going to handle this. On the other hand, if we had been super strict and just said, I have to immediately release after I take stuff, so I can take it and then instant release, but I can't ever just keep it for a while, then I'd already broken the rules, and this campaign would already essentially be lost, which I don't like either. So I don't know what the right mix there is. I'm going to try to stick to Italy, but I'm releasing Provence right now and taking Switzerland right now would be so punishing, because then we wouldn't earn any Diplo power anymore. That just doesn't seem right either. I don't know. There must be a way to make this, well, there must be a middle ground that's nice, but I don't know what that is. Now, dealing with rebels. I want to manually make a 42 stack here. And I'm manually making it so that my leader is actually with the army. Because if you just auto-attach here, then they will choose the non-leader armies first. See, that's exactly what I not wanted, because I'm dumb. Well. Wait, no, this is right. You attach. What? The leader's on 42 guys. Correct? Correct. This is 42 transports. I attach this army and then I move you out. I think you're lying to me, right? Yeah, the game is just lying to me. It looked like the leader was now on the 14k, but that was just a display thing. Alright. Let's move over there and then kill those guys. Choose the Ottomans has ended. We will go for that as soon as we've dealt with these rebels. And the rebels in Colombia. These guys. Speaking of British Columbian separatists. There they are. Take this back. Trade bridge against France. Humiliate rival against the Ottomans. Tech. Yeah, not 100% out of time, I don't think. That means we have to spend some admin on stuff. That stuff is not inflation reduction, so let's do some more development. Jerusalem is not quite there yet because we need to convert it first. Well, we have the culture converted first. So culture conversion doesn't become more expensive. These are all provinces I don't want to keep. As is Gaza, so Bari it is. Well, Bari. University encourage development, sure. Have some of this. It's not a lot. Have a million, one more. So we don't get bothered super soon. Everybody can have military access, that is fine. Separatists, sure. Attach. Move. And there's a land connection between Trinidad here and the mainland, so this is the only other naval landing we have to do. Would probably be correct. And can I still do this? Yeah, let's do this correctly. Let's land in Esquibo. And shift consolidate and just do something like this. Catholic zealots in Massawa. Why do you get Catholic zealots? I still don't quite understand this. You're all Catholic. Why do you get Catholic zealots? I don't know. I don't understand. But this has happened to us before. It's not the first time this has happened. I just never understand. Luckily, these rebels are not particularly challenging, especially with our 3-star general in charge. He just murders them all, which is fine by me. Which is absolutely fine by me. I think I want to grab my extra transports from over here, so we can return the whole army back to Europe once we're done here. I didn't even need to, obviously didn't need to send the second 14k. That was just a waste of time. Lose 10 devotion, sure. Occupation, conversion. I don't think I can do more conversions at the moment. Well, no. You have religious zeal, okay. I probably have been converted from like animist to something else. Did my pausing settings get changed or something? I feel like I'm pausing incorrectly at the moment. And there might be a bunch of settings that have changed when I had to do the reinstall. So there might be mistakes happening here. You are how much off? We don't know. It looks like 25% off on inflation reduction, which we don't need. But off is off. It's good. You're full price. Civility cost, prestige. Now, how much is 10% extra tax? It's not really 8 ducats because we probably have other tax modifiers as well, right? Taxation. Yeah, we have 62 extra, so it's actually a lot less. It's like, I don't know, 5 ducats maybe. That's just a wild guess. Here, can we math that out? No. No, I'm not mathing that out. Let's assume it's 5 ducats a month. The 10%. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. He costs how much more? It's only 3 more ducats right now, but if we promote him, then it's going to be more. Venetian is an accepted culture, okay. Production efficiency, is that better? We make slightly more from production, and how are our modifiers? Worse, so it's a lot better. Okay, so I would be looking for production efficiency then. How old is he? 36. Yeah, let's grab him. He doesn't look 36. That grey beard, it's 36? I don't think so. Oh, we can't promote him. It's fine, we have tons of admin. We don't need to promote him. Let's grab this Swabian guy. And... no, I don't want to do more cores. These are all cores that should be done by our colonial nation once that happens. I assume that works. Portugal now considered a great power. I assume that's mostly because the Brits are not anymore. Oh, they are. Bohemia is not. It's impressive that Bohemia is the emperor and pretty big and still not a great power. You attach, and then you and you go over there. I mean, could have done this a bit more efficiently, but this is more click efficient. And then send you over to, where did I have you? In Alexandria. Might as well put you to Gaza. Be right next to the Ottomans. Is that true? Ooh, how good is this fort in Al-Karak anyway? Fort level 4. Let's upgrade the fort in Al-Karak. And I kind of feel like also upgrading maybe Gaza. Let's build a fort. Oh, I can't. I need you to be 2 more development. Fine. Bit of a waste. Should probably just have put a fort to Jerusalem, but... Gaza. Star Fort. I don't know if I'm actually gonna wait for these to be all built before I declare this war. We'll see how I feel about that. Portugal embracing... Have we embraced all institutions? Apparently, yes. Okay, next one is gonna be Enlightenment, which we need universities for, which we do have. So we could have it, get it. Could also not get it, of course. It's random. We'll see. Bunch of cores. Does that give me a colonial nation now? Oops, don't cancel things. Shouldn't that give me a colonial nation? Next month, maybe. No. There's the cores happening. There's the Trinidad, which is going to count for, I guess, this part, and then the Orinoco Delta. Are you Caribbean or are you Mexican? Not Mexican. What's this? Colombian. Colombian trade regions. Oh, you're Caribbean. Okay, so we're missing one in each. Makes sense. Let's wait for those cores, and then we should get colonial nations, right? Right? And... come on, game. I want to fight the Ottomans, not you. Okay, this sucks. Is this where we drop the Bohemians? Is this where we just drop the Bohemians? I feel like yes. Yeah, it costs us prestige and Diplo rep, but I don't want to have a large truce with the Ottomans for the Bohemians to take all the land. I like the Bohemians taking land up here. I mean, that... actually, it's kind of good. Because if the Bohemians take the land, then we don't have to feed it to our subjects, but... I'm gonna decline. Bam. And that killed the alliance, which gives us an extra Diplo every turn. That's also nice, every month. It should, at least. Oh, we have military access, so we need to cancel that. Cancel military access. And then I think I'm gonna leave the Empire. Do we want to take tech first? How long are we here? Still so long. I'm gonna wait a second on doing that, maybe. It's just... oh. The pausing? I don't know. Something's wrong with the pausing. Trade efficiency minus 25% for a year. Or spend Diplo for slightly less. No, I'm just gonna take the money hit here, that's fine. Oh, we're no longer Defender of the Faith now? Interesting. But it wasn't a defensive war. I don't quite know why that happened. Also, why are we taking attrition now? Is it like winter? Let's move off some troops. Give me the, I don't know, the mercs. Put them here. So, what's going on? You're taking attrition, but that was to be expected. And more people at the door that had to be handled, and we're back. So what was happening? We declined the call to arms against the Ottomans. We want to declare our own war against the Ottomans. But I'm happy to do it now-ish. So we can still help the Bohemians, even if we can't, well, help the Bohemians directly. We have troops in position, not tons of troops. Do we have troops hanging out somewhere that need to be elsewhere? You're ready to attack the Ottomans, except you don't have a leader. We can make our Pope the leader, though. Won't mind him dying anyway. You're rebel suppressing, and that is apparently needed. Yeah, so you'll have to stay there for now. And then you're these guys, which is fine. You're those guys, that's all fine. And yeah, that's my military fleet. You're not it, you're it. Grab a leader. How are the Ottomans doing? Fifth, they rebuilt a lot of galleys. We may not get naval superiority here. That's a lot of extra galleys. And a 502 leader as well. We have 4-3, which is better. But that's a lot of freaking galleys. How are we doing quality-wise? Military, navies. I want naval quality there. Rivals. We have better morale, better durability, and better tradition. Okay. We can probably beat up on those people. We're not upgraded fully, though. Let's do that. So the Bohemians are gonna have to wait a bit for the thing. For our help. That's gonna be fine, though. I also kind of want these forts to be built. Oh, you can have military access. That's fine, Bohemia. Oh, sorry. Already timed out. Saxony, you can also have it. That helps. When are these forts gonna be built? Wait, did I not? Yeah. That's quite a while still. I don't think I want to wait that long. But maybe they're gonna be finished in between, right? So this all seems okay so far. Do I want to build some more galleys? I think we're probably okay. With our subjects and all that. The Knights have a bunch of galleys. Yeah, they have 37 galleys as well. That should be good. Orinoco Delta is now court, so now we should get a colonization, right? Tons of pop-ups. Lost claims on the Swiss, which we need back. And there's it. I'm gonna think of a name in between episodes, but right now I'm gonna call this Papal Columbia. It's fine. I don't want to spend our time here thinking about a name. But it needs a proper papal name. Papal Columbia is not it. I think that cancelled our missionary progress for whatever reason. But that's alright. You. I'm not building galleys, so wait for these to be repaired and then we're done. You don't need to be upgraded, so you can join the other fleet. And I think we go back for Defender of the Faith once we attack. Even though we lost it by dishonoring that court. I don't know why we lost it. It was an offensive war. Why would I lose Defender of the Faith? Who knows? Who knows? Bring my diplomat back. We lost a diplomat too. But we got a merchant from the colonial nation. That is nice. What do we do with that? We're currently steering from Champagne. Bordeaux doesn't matter unless we want to steer into Champagne. That seems bad. Steering from Sevilla doesn't do much. We're steering from Alexandria, which is good. We could try to steer from Ragusa, but there's no money. No, there's money in Ragusa. Never mind. Let's transfer trade power here. We're now making 92 ducats from trade. And next month, we are making 96. Oh, that's 4 extra ducats. That's not bad. Wait, this is steering... Yeah, it's probably okay to steer to Genoa instead of Venice. It's actually probably a right to do. Now, almost capped on that mill power. We don't need to strengthen government or anything. We don't have any rebels to deal with, so... Development it is. Then I think we have to put a cut in here. Soonish. With that break that we had to take, I don't actually quite know how much time we spent in this episode, but it seems like about half an hour. Jerusalem, no. Gaza, Malta. Malta has the edict still on, so have some military. Have a tick of admin too, just for good measure. And then I assume the Ottomans are already beating up the Bohemians. Yes. That's not great. Really want to get into that war. What am I waiting for? I was just waiting for my boats. My boats are done. So get my boats in place and then let's go. Corn Trinidad, that should also give me the next colonial nation, Papal West Indies, for now. I think I can rename them later, right? There must be a customize colonial nation button somewhere. There, customize subject. Yeah. Are we gonna do that later? Not right away. But what we're gonna do right away is move our troops together and declare this war. And now the issue with my stack sizes is that they're great stacks, but they're not gonna hold up to Ottoman, well, force. Oh, you need to walk places. Yeah, once we declare war, we probably have military access everywhere. Let's declare. Because if the Ottomans sent 100,000 troops, then what are we gonna do, right? Holy War. Yes. Hadramut, Yemen, Fezzan. Oh, Yemen, right. Yeah. I want you to go down to Yemen. No, I want you to do that. Let's try it this way first. Holy War. Get straight onto... Let's get onto Sham here. What a sham. I think I made that joke before. You, can you catch an Ottoman? Not right now. It would be nice to catch some Ottomans. And you... Do we get some access, maybe? No? Could use the boats. Should be winning this. Just boat these guys over to here. It's gonna be okay. Hopefully. And you guys, of course, try to take that mountain fort before Ottomans can regroup themselves. That's a lot of boats. They have 100 galleys. Ish. 80, 90, that's 100 galleys. Wow. But we're looking really good right now, and the knights are coming in, right? Yeah, they're coming in. I think we're gonna do this. Fine. Hey, look at them just melting. I'm melting. We gained a heavy, gained 4 transports, killed 3 heavies, 21 galleys, and some transports. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. Now, you guys... I really want to go repair damage, but what do we have any shipyards around? We do. Let's just go into Macedonia, I think. What's my other fleet here? Oh, that's my... My transport stole one of those war galleons. That makes a lot of sense. You guys... No, not the transports. Everybody but the transports. Get in there. And merge. And then we have to take a bit of a look here. Why am I sitting? Oh, I was trying to chase that stack. I remember now. I failed. You're going to Constantinople. Let's see if we can just walk to Constantinople and crunch these people. Probably not, though. You're sieging down Bohemian forts, which is not the worst. I mean, I kind of want Bohemia to win. And to take some land. So maybe it is the worst. Permanent navies. Well, naval supplies. Price gets somewhere. Bohemia re-elected, that makes sense. Won the siege of Sham in 31 days. And you're running away. I'm going to try to siege down Constantinople's stat. We have the blockade going, that's all great. Yemen has not shown up yet. Do we go straight for Haleb? Or do we go down here? Let's go for Tabuk first. It's less likely to have armies up there, down there, I think. And you're crossing here, that's not great, but okay. I have my second army. So they will help. On the siege of Constantinople, just bam, bam, bam. And Edirne is grasslands, and they're crossing in there. Awesome. Let's fight that. They're gonna have a lot of support. But we have some backup. God, they're actually getting away. That sucks. Didn't realize he would be that fast. But once we have Edirne, then we control the straits here. As long as we have our blockade up. So then they can't annoy us over here anymore. And then the Bohemians should be safe. Well, once these stacks are handled. Which I guess we can do manually. Your job is now nothing, apparently. Fine, your job is... Oh, we can't. Fine. Never mind jobs. Screw jobs. Who needs a job? Kinda do. I kinda do. Truce has ended. Killed 1,000 guys. Kill some more random stacks. You're sieging that down. Excellent. Yemen's still not showing any colors. They're probably busy somewhere else. And a bit surprised now. Moldavia. Oh, that's Moldavia that got sieged down. That's not great. Wouldn't mind support. No. You can do this. That's fine. But you, yeah, you support the siege of Ackermann. And yeah, crunch some Ottomans. Every one stack we just kill is well, it's just free, right? Free enemies. So how's my fleet doing? Almost all repaired. Do I dare to detach damaged? I think I do. I'll put the rest into the Aegean. Aegean? Aegean sounds right. Maybe? I don't know. Aegean? Where are you guys going? Kirafot. Yeah, go with the Bohemians or something. Where are the Teuts going? Are you not on siege focus? Should be. Everybody be siege focused, including my colonial nations, sure. One siege of these sieges. What are you? 3 siege guy with 20 cannons. Yeah, they're just crushing these level 2 forts. That's excellent. But we're gonna have to continue our crushing of level 2 forts next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and as always, if you have anything to say, do it down there in that neat little comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.